Monday, September 9th, just following up on the QQQs, kind of a morning update here as we're coming to the end of the morning session. Obviously, you can see price that did start lower. I bought some puts here. I was able to scale out, set up an overage trade. Once they started coming up, and then got through the back through the open to turn the day and the week green here above this blue line, I was able to just, where I exited the rest of my trade. I bought the 460 puts at 887. I scaled out at 10 to set up a no risk trade, hoping it would go lower. And as it came back to my entry price, I exited at 899. So overall, small gain here, getting some choppy action, obviously down and up. Overall on the daily chart, it's just an inside bar. So there's nothing, even though we're above the open and heading green at the moment, it might even take out the highs of the day. I don't necessarily feel comfortable that a big reversal to the upside is developing, and yet it's not the orderly pullback you wanted to see that would have made a second push down, even though that might develop this afternoon. I don't see that either right now. So it's just one of those things where the way I view, my daily game plan, I'm looking for the first directional move of the day. And once that unfolds and there are targets, I'm just looking for an orderly pullback and maybe a secondary move. So I'm always looking at those intraday highs and lows as to where price might be heading, as the day goes on. And at this point, I can't really say for sure that intraday low is going to be tested, even though I still think that weekly chart red is going to take out that low of that week at some point. It just might not happen here on Monday. So we'll have to look for other types of signals to get short as long as that bias is in place until that weekly chart really turns up. Even though we might rally up here a little bit, for a day or two, I'm still not really comfortable on the buy side, although if this ends up an inside green bar, maybe tomorrow you get a 2-up day that starts working towards these highs up here, and you can at least day trade that. But I'm still biased to the downside, but it just so happens that price wants to be kind of choppy in this area and is not giving you a directional move right out of the gates on Monday. So we'll see what happens, for any kind of additional signals to the downside. If you want to be real aggressive, if you see a reversal bar, maybe you can give it a shot. I think it would be better to see something red in here that pauses and then looks like it wants to attack the lows of the day. So other than that, I don't really know what's going to develop on this kind of neutral day. You can just see it here, inside neutral at the moment, not too strong up, not too strong down. So maybe we're just pausing like we did here for a couple of days before moving lower, and you just have to kind of let price action guide you, when the downward move unfolds. Like here's a reversal bar developing. If that ends up a shooter bar, maybe you can give it a shot to the downside and be very nimble. You want to see almost immediate follow through. Again, should that develop and you get a 2-down red bar, but I don't see it at the moment. So I just wanted to follow up on the QQQs in the morning, something more or less I'm just watching, and maybe it's just going to have to take seeing how Monday finishes up to start, gauging what to look for the rest of the week.